We all know the Hulk smashes, but what happens when he smashes the timeline itself? We're about to dive into one of his wildest adventures ever, one that throws him back to Victorian London to fight Dracula, then flings him into a dystopian future run by his worst enemy, and it all ends with a family secret that will absolutely blow your mind.
So this whole insane story really starts with one simple question. How does a gothic horror showdown, with the Hulk brawling against Dracula in the foggy streets of 1890s London?
How does that somehow lead to a futuristic war where humanity's last hope is a team of heroes who are, get this, She-Hulk's kids? Yeah, I know it sounds impossible, but the connection is real, and we're going to break down exactly how it all went down.
Okay, so to unravel all this, we have to start at the beginning. We're talking about a sinister deal that was made in the past, one that lit the fuse for all the chaos to come.
It all kicks off when the Hulk is fighting his arch-nemesis, the super genius villain known as the Leader. Right in the middle of the fight, poof, the Leader teleports them both back in time to London 1890. And you gotta ask, why there? Well, turns out the Leader has a meeting with the one person on Earth he considers even more evil than himself, Dracula.
The Leader's sales pitch here is just as brilliant as it is terrifying. He offers Dracula a piece of technology from the future. He calls it a gamma furnace. And its job? Simple. To create a permanent, radioactive cloud cover that will block out the sun across the entire planet, turning Earth into a 24/7 paradise for vampires.
And here's the thing about messing with time. The very second that deal is made in the past, the present pays the price. A whole new, catastrophic reality is born in an instant for the heroes who were left behind.
Suddenly, the other agents of Smash are plunged into this horrifying new world. The Leader's plan didn't just work, it already won. The world as they knew it is gone. It's a dark, grim planet ruled entirely by vampires, and humanity has been hunted almost to extinction.
Meanwhile, back in 1890, Hulk has to come up with a desperate plan, and he finds some pretty unlikely allies, other outcasts, classic movie monsters like Frankenstein's creation. And his appeal to them is amazing. He basically says, this isn't about saving the humans who hate us, this is about us. This is our chance to prove we can be heroes, to change how the world sees us forever.
So the timeline gets saved by a moment of pure Hulk ingenuity. Dracula actually succeeds in injecting him with this superpowered, gamma-infused vampire virus. But just as he's about to turn for good, Hulk unleashes a thunderclap so powerful it literally rips a hole in the gamma clouds above. That blast of direct sunlight purges the virus, curing him and snapping the timeline right back to normal.
But you know, fixing one apocalypse just makes the Leader furious. He's done being a side player. So he snatches Hulk out of time again and throws him into an even more disturbing future, one that he designed himself.
See, this is the Leader's ultimate fantasy come to life. He's achieved a weird kind of immortality by uploading his entire consciousness into a massive supercomputer. He's not a person anymore. He's a digital god, and he's ruling the planet from inside the old Avengers Tower. And his plan goes way beyond just conquering the world. He wants to become the world. His tower systematically scans every human, teleports them away, and replaces them with a perfect clone of himself. And the original people? They get tossed into the negative zone for good.
So Hulk arrives in this terrifying world of clones, and he manages to find the last small pockets of the resistance. And this is where the story delivers its biggest and most personal shock of all.
He discovers that the Freedom Fighters are a group of young Hulks, and they're the children of his old teammates. Their leader is a super genius strategist they call Junior, and seeing this brilliant kid, Hulk can't help but think, that has to be his son.
But as they're fighting side by side to take down this digital empire, the truth about Junior's real parents becomes the biggest mystery of all. Who exactly is this kid?
And then, in the final confrontation, the Leader himself drops the bombshell. Junior isn't Hulk's son, he's the Leader's son. The hero leading the entire resistance is the biological child of the very tyrant they're trying to stop. That jaw-dropping revelation just changes everything. This isn't just a war for the future anymore. It's become this deeply personal family conflict being fought by two different generations at the exact same time.
So, you have this incredible war on two fronts.
In the present, the original agents of Smash are fighting off monsters sent by the leader using some of Dr. Doom's old weapons to survive. At the very same time in the future, Hulk and the next generation are fighting to destroy the leader's digital brain at its source.
The final victory all comes down to Junior. While Hulk and the others create a huge distraction, Junior makes the heroic choice to betray his own father. He uses his incredible mind to hack into the entire clone network, reverse the teleportation process, and bring every single real human back from the negative zone. He saves the world in one brilliant move.
So, a fight with Dracula in the past does in fact lead to a war fought by She-Hulk's children in the future. It's an absolutely wild journey that proves a hero's legacy isn't just about who they fight, but who they inspire. Because in the end, it wasn't Hulk's strength that saved the day, it was his ability to see the hero inside a monster's sun. Which leaves us with a pretty cool question, right? Is who we are defined by our blood, or is it defined by the choices we make?